What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. By the way, speaking of the giveaway, I will be commenting the winner of that giveaway of last week's down in the comment section. Right after I'm finished posting this video, I will be choosing that winner and typing the name down below. So check it out, see if it's you. And if it is, hit me up on Twitter at Cam_ATL. Either way, hitting me up at Cam_ATL on Twitter is the easiest way to get in touch with me, or emailing dfssquadcam@gmail.com. All right. So let's get straight into this. As you can see, I've got the NBA Greenlight Optimizer pulled up. By the way, I did want to officially announce that we do have our developer working on the NFL Optimizer as we speak. The NFL Greenlight Optimizer. It will be available for NFL Week 1. All right, so we will have an NFL optimizer as well at Greenlight DFS come the start of the NFL season. Super excited about that and ready to get another takedown just like we did last season. Speaking of takedowns, let's go ahead and repeat the huge takedown we got for baseball in basketball and get another one for baseball. So let's get straight into it. Now, as you can see for NBA, LeBron James is projected the highest over here on the Greenlight Optimizer. I love LeBron. I love Harden. I love AD. I love Giannis. All these guys are kind of interchangeable. All right, Lillard's not as high as those four guys in my opinion. Okay, so you got these four guys: LeBron, Harden, Anthony Davis, and Giannis, and those are the spend-up guys. And then that's pretty much it. I mean, unless in GPP, if you want to play Dame, that's completely fine. But these are my main go-tos for GPP. Okay, James Harden, no Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, 10-8, solid price. He's a solid price. I mean, you're going to get 50 out of him at least. I mean, the optimizer has him going for 69, which is too high. I'm going to adjust that. But I wouldn't be surprised to see him hit high 50s, low 60s here, trying to close out Portland. So I really like this for LeBron. But let's go ahead and talk about it. Obviously, if you have the money, you can play one of those guys. The way that I lean today, I would say Giannis, LeBron, Harden, AD in that order. Giannis, LeBron, Harden, AD. Giannis has been an absolute monster, so got to stay with him. All right, now let's check out the prices of these guys. Now, Malcolm Brogdon sticks out to me. I like Malcolm Brogdon at 7.5 in this matchup. He's absolutely been balling. I mean, the dude's been absolutely going nuts. In this last game, he went crazy. So Brogdon is a guy that I'm definitely going to want exposure to here in this one. Pacers have to win this game. I wouldn't be surprised to see CJ McCollum have a big one here in this one. What else do we got? Let's look at value. Let's look at value straight up. Well, who the optimizer has is the best values here. All right. So Hassan Whiteside went into the starting lineup in this last game so they could try to give Anthony Davis some fits. It worked out in the beginning. The AD got hot, and it didn't really matter. If Whiteside starts again, he's going to be fantastic at 4.8. I will have a lot of exposure to him if he is, in fact, in the starting lineup trying to contain Anthony Davis in this one. Really love Whiteside. Pay attention to Steven Adams. Make sure he plays. Keep an eye on that. Aaron Gordon's already been ruled out, so Gary Clark once again is going to be solid value. He's hit value pretty much every single time that they've gone out. I'm going to go ahead and go Gary Clark as a value lock. Also, if Whiteside starts, he's a guy that I definitely want exposure to. Outside of that, DJ Augustine. We played him last time, and he had a huge game. Not a huge game, but high 30s. Ended up having a solid outing there. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Augustine have a solid game. Really, between him and Fultz, whoever gets hot is the one who's going to have the big game, and lately Augustine's been the one getting hotter. Evan Fournier, I'm pretty much over the guy, to be honest with you. I mean, he's just not going to put up. It is what it is. Fultz, talked about Augustine. Augustine and Fultz are pretty much interchangeable. Whoever gets hot's the one who's going to have a good game, and lately it's been Augustine. Let's see what else we got. That's about it. That feels great. When it comes to value on this slate, I'm sticking to Whiteside, especially if he starts. All right, Gary Clark with no Aaron Gordon. He's been hitting value each and every time. Outside of that, DJ Augustine, Markelle Fultz. I love the value of Malcolm Brogdon. Today, Brogdon's going to be one of the players that I'm definitely getting exposure to. Let's look at the center position real quick. All right. At center, you got Anthony Davis, and you got a little bit of a solid drop down. I like Bam Adebayo at 7'6". He sticks out to me as a solid option right here. Obviously, if you're going to have the Hassan Whiteside starting value, he's going to be fantastic at center as well at 4'8". I understand them playing it like that. I mean, honestly, I'd probably do it again. If I was the coach, I would have Whiteside in the starting lineup again. Just because the size of the Lakers, it could cause them some problems having the size of Whiteside down low. So it worked out in the beginning. It was working out pretty good in the beginning, and then AD just kind of, went off. But I would expect Whiteside to be back in the starting lineup. If not, then they're pretty much just giving up because they need that size down low. So at least throw that at him. Gary Clark is value. Absolutely love him. Already talked about him. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty thin at center. I'm probably going to end up playing Bam Adebayo or a value. Those are the ways that I'm really liking. Shooting guard, obviously James Harden if you have the money, but 11-7 is up there. CJ McCollum, Shai Gilchrist-Alexander. Victor Oladipo started out hot in that last game, getting multiple steals in the first quarter and then kind of cooled off. 6'3", I mean, could he get 36? Sure, but I don't know. Terrence Ross will be okay. Nothing really super nice. Could Eric Gordon get 36? Yes. So he could get 6x. He's been playing really well. So yeah, I like Eric Gordon. I like CJ McCollum. I think Victor Oladipo is doable. I think he could get 36. Willie is a tough question. CJ McCollum's a solid option, and Gilchrist-Alexander. And that's about it, man. That's mainly it. I mean, when it comes to spend-ups, like I said, Giannis is my main guy. He's my main spend-up I like. Then next would be LeBron, and then Harden, and then AD. Probably in that order. My number one would probably be Giannis, solely on the fact that he's just a good price and he's been balling. I think he's a lock for 66. In my opinion, he's been absolutely smashing. So I would play one of those guys. I don't like the idea of getting off of all of those guys. I would at least find which one of those guys you want and then pair the other people around it. And like I said through the video, Hassan Whiteside, Gary Clark, fantastic value. Those two guys are going to be staples as values in your lineup. And then you can kind of put some mid-range guys in. You got CJ McCollum, Brogdon, multiple other little mid-range options that are going to be fine for you. All right? Good luck, y'all. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. Let's get this money. Let's check Fanduel real quick. Hold on. I almost bounced out. Forgot about Fanduel. Let's talk Fanduel for all the Fanduel people. All right. Let's see these prices. Now, all right. Giannis at 11.5, AD 10.9, LeBron James 10.5. Harden's a little cheaper, 11.3. With Giannis being more than Harden over here, I do lean LeBron I'll probably lean LeBron over here. Almost 1,000 less than James Harden. But it comes down to roster construction, though. Remember, this is my first look, gut reaction of the slate. I'll be digging deeper into it. Obviously, if you have the value at point guard and you don't have great value at power forward or something, then yeah, spend up at AD or spend up at small forward for Giannis. If you don't have, that's pretty much what it comes down to in FanDuel. All right, it depends on where the value is, what position the value is at. Now, obviously, when it comes to center, Hassan Whiteside's 5'1", so he's not as good of value as he was over there on DK. Let's check the power forward position. You would have options like Adebayo, Robert Covington, Gary Clark, so AD's not necessary. At small forward, you do have LeBron James, Giannis. TJ Warren's been playing great. It's a little bit thinner over here, though. Don't love Fournier, don't love Carmelo. Don't love Gallinari, so it gets thin over here at small forward. At shooting guard, obviously you've got some decent options, and then at point guard you're gonna go Brogdon probably. Goran Dragic's been balling. Point guard's got plenty of options. I don't see the need to really go Dame today, even though 9.5 is pretty cheap. It's not bad of a price, but there's plenty of value guys like Brogdon, Chris Paul's 7'9", Dragic 6'5". Like these guys are all solid options, and I think they're all fine to go. Yahoo, for anybody who plays Yahoo, I'll do a quick skim real quick of this. When it comes to the spend ups, James Harden and the others seem pretty close to each other, so Harden's fine over here. I like him. Let's check the value. What we got? Gary Clark is 10. He's locked. Whiteside is 17. Wow. They lifted him up over here, so he's not the greatest value over here. So Gary Clark's probably locked value over here. Let's start off. DJ Augustine is great at 12. I do like DJ Augustine at 12. He's going to hit value with that. Let's see. Let's go through this real quick. Not a whole bunch of gray. I mean, outside of Gary Clark, that's pretty much the locked value. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So you don't have a ton of value, but you won't really need it. Outside of Gary Clark, you can kind of balance this out. So over here, my favorite option, I don't know. Harden seems really close. It just he just hasn't been having huge games, but Westbrook is out, so he could be due. So Harden probably, and then just go from there. Thank you guys for joining me. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. I'm out. Peace.